The Steam City Builder and Colony Sim Fest is still live until Monday, so there isn't much time left. This is your last chance to get some great games at good discounts. Since this is a city building and colony sim sale, I will show you 5 games from each genre, along with some more games squeezed in as honorable mentions. Of course, links are available in the description as well as prices, but remember that they may differ based on your region. So yeah, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more indie games and great sales like this. RimWorld is a game that easily stands as one of my all-time favorites. I've already spent hundreds of hours in this game since its start. In my opinion, it's one of the best colony sims out there, thanks to its extensive pawn management systems and much more. In this game, we must help a group of survivors escape from an alien planet. Theoretically, our task is to eventually escape, though honestly, I've never done it. We have various difficulty levels, storytellers, each with different styles of gameplay. There are different biomes with various weather conditions, temperatures, wildlife and even monsters. Our colonists are unique, with their own stats that develop over time, unique traits, backgrounds and much more. Keeping them well fed, happy, busy, healthy and well rested is crucial. Also, maintaining relationships between us and other colonies as well as among our colonists is quite important. We can personally direct our colonists or leave them be, they will work and live as they want. But that's not all. Various threats await us, from toxic fallout and raids from other civilizations to horrors from other worlds lurking in the shadows. The game is still expanding, with new DLCs, adding new great content, and the modding scene is one of the best in my opinion. This game is a masterpiece, and if you haven't experienced it yet, you don't know what you are missing out on. Pioneers of Pagonia is a game about exploration, discovery and reuniting the fantastical islands of Pagonia. You will create your village, claim your territory and experience how thousands of inhabitants execute your orders. You will create living cities with production chains to build a thriving economy. Watch your colonists water your fields, harvest crops, produce excellent meals, mine materials, create armors, weapons and so on. You can build your village alone or with your friends with a shared co-op mode, or up to 4 players, and face the dangers and wonders of this world together. Yes, you have to defend your village from cunning enemies. Don't get too close to the border or they will launch an assault. They are not really your dream neighbors. There are various monsters you will discover along your way, and you have to prepare yourself and your colony to face them. Apart from that, you can explore and expand your territory as you like. You will find scattered tribes, new lands and hidden secrets. This game has a lot to offer, so give it a try. Foundation is a game that gives you so many possibilities. It is an economical colony builder, something like Banished, the closest game I can think of. Your job is to build your city at your own pace. Foundation offers a gridless building mechanic, which is great, I love that, organic development, production chains and some deep mechanic like taxes, trading and politics. This is actually a very relaxing and cozy game, and the gridless building is something I am always happy about. Try it for yourself. There is a demo available, so you can play it a little before you buy it. Next up is Manor Lords, a medieval strategy game featuring in-depth city building, large-scale tactical battles and complex economic and social simulations. This game provides a gridless city building experience with freedom of placement. This is a very important feature, as the game feels like you've built a real town and not a soulless vessel with some people around it. You have to manage your resources, build your city to fulfill all the needs of your citizens, and consider every possible outcome. Of course, this is not only your typical economical city builder, you will have to train your armies and fight off enemies. You have to lead your people into battle, but you must remember that they are not easily replaceable, so every death is worth considering. After all of this, take a good stroll around your town to see what you have managed to accomplish. This game is one of the best city builders of all time. Please remember though that it is still in early access, so a lot may change, and now it's a great time as it is a bit cheaper. Norland is a medieval colony simulator. This game looks amazing, and if you want something full of schemes, political intrigues and good old medieval brutality, I would suggest keeping an eye on this title. We will control a noble family full of unique individuals with their own strengths and weaknesses, ambitions and traits. It is very important to maintain good relationships with our family members and allies, as they have their own ambitions and dissatisfaction may lead to unexpected outcomes. Disloyalty is when the daggers come out, so be sure to keep everyone happy, or maybe you will be the first one to eliminate a potential threat. You have to make crucial decisions, maintain good relationships with other kingdoms and grow in strength. Your peasants are your basic resource. They will work for you, fight, build and serve. But remember that they need to be fueled by motivation. They need to be happy, well-fed and healthy. They will draw their sword to protect the village or to overthrow your tyranny, so be careful how you manage everything. In Against the Storm, we play as Viceroy, a leader charged by the Scorched Queen to reclaim the wilderness and discover lost riches for the smoldering city. We are the last bastion against the Blightstorm that destroyed the old worlds. This is not your typical city builder, as you are not going to build and manage one colony, but a vast network of settlements populated by diverse fantastic races. There are foxes, beavers, lizards, harpies and of course humans, each with different strengths and weaknesses, traits, specializations and needs. You have to take care of them, utilize their strengths and help them survive. Of course, life is not easy, so maybe prioritize the needs of one species over another to make it easier. It's up to you, you have to make a choice. This game offers a lot of different mechanics and really challenging gameplay. You can experience the traditional city builder with roguelite replayability, with an endless number of cities, various challenges, recurring blightstorms, reputations and the need to gather resources and upgrade smoldering city. You will never play the same game twice. There is so much going on in this game and you have to see it for yourself. Against the Storm is an amazing title and I'm sure you will have a blast playing it. Now Clanfolk is something you may enjoy very much. It's very close to RimWorld, but with a more medieval twist, I mean purely medieval. This title is about creating a family in the Scottish Highlands. You start with an empty plot of land and your closest family. You have to learn how to survive, establish your hearth and home, watch over livestock, harvest your fields and prepare for winter. You can do whatever you want with your land. Do you want to have an inn or trade hub, or maybe just a self-sustainable homestead? It's up to you how you manage your lands and the lives of your clanfolk. You will create your lineage or choose an existing clan. Your family members will get married, have children, grow old and eventually pass away. You will also have to schedule their lives to make them well rested, fed and happy. Their rituals, relationships and relaxation are very important. Each of them is unique with their own traits and abilities. You will also fight the harsh conditions of each passing season, make technological advancements, create realistic production chains and many more. This game is about life and family. You will lead generations of your clan and provide them with a place to call home. Space Haven is a spaceship colony sim in which we control a crew of civilians searching for a new home. As with any typical colony sim experience, we will manage the crew's needs because our characters aren't robots, they require proper sleep and food. We must carefully manage their needs and utilize their unique skills. Our crew will form relationships, experience mental breaks, develop new traits and encounter both joyful and dramatic moments. You will also have the ability to customize your ship tile by tile, making it truly your own home. Managing life systems is also crucial. Oxygen levels, temperature, power and room comfort must all be maintained, as well as potential hazards like toxic gases. There is much more to this game, including missions to explore derelict ships and stations, crew combat, ship-to-ship battles, and a procedurally generated galaxy filled with factions and resources. It's a lot to take care of, but it's an incredibly rewarding experience. If you are searching for a quality space colony management sim, this might be the perfect fit for you. Oxygen Not Included is essentially a space colony simulation game, but it's also heavily focused on resource management and production chains. Developed by Clay Entertainment, the creators of Don't Starve, this game has a unique art style compared to the others on this list. At its core, it's a colony sim where you need to survive harsh conditions, build your colony and keep your survivors happy. Your main enemy? Oxygen, or the lack of it. You will need to constantly monitor oxygen levels, carbon dioxide buildup and oxygen generation. Breathing is crucial after all. Everything in your colony is under your control, from excavation and resource management to plumbing and power systems. You will need to create a cozy atmosphere by managing heat, designing pipe systems to deliver fuel and liquids, creating power sources, recycling materials and exploring. And before we jump to spot number 1, I've prepared 5 additional games as honorable mentions. Songs of Conquest is a turn-based strategy game inspired by 90s classics, so if you want to try a game that feels like Heroes or Disciples, this is the one. It's a very classic adventure where you build your empire, create an army, conquer, gather, explore, loot and repeat. You can, of course, play with your friends if you desire. Now let's talk about graphics. This is one of the most beautiful pixel art styles I've ever seen. If you look at the map, you can see the details and uniqueness of each location. The battle grid is also very distinct for each location and it's well made. The animations are great and the units look amazing. It's hard to describe, you need to see this and feel how it plays. I highly recommend this one, it's fun, trust me. And that's everything for today. I hope you liked this video and found some great new indie games to play. If you liked what you just saw, remember to leave a like, subscribe and stick around for even more great indie games and sale videos. Thank you all for watching and I will see you next week. Thanks again and bye.